Hello everyone, I hope you're well, and today I'll be doing something different. Instead of doing like a movement or breaking down an exercise for you, I'd like to talk about something that we all have been through before and maybe you are going through now. So hopefully this helps. I might gonna go quite deep into the subject, but you have a choice. You can listen to the main points here on Instagram, or you can click on the link and go to my YouTube and listen to the rest of the chat. And hopefully you find that that's helpful and you can share. Feel free to share with other people because that might help. Anyway, we are talking about problems. We all have been through problems on our lives, and I would like to share my opinion. How do I deal with the problems and what I have learned from all my problems, all the situations that I've been through? Because if you are going through now, maybe this can help. In my opinion, there are only two outcomes of any problems. Number one is the victimization. We always end up becoming a victim of that problem. And why do I think that? Because it's normal. It's the most common, it's the most comfort way to be. It's easier for me to blame the place, my friends, or someone that made me go into that problem or put myself in that situation. Sometimes we blame ourselves, we blame the location, we blame life. But the truth is, life is not going to stop because you're having a bad day or because you're having a big problem or you're going through something very painful. Regardless whose fault is that, it's not going to change the fact that you're going through that problem. And unfortunately or fortunately, is the only person that can go through that problem is you, if the problem is yours. Doesn't matter whose fault is it, it's your problem to deal with it. And it doesn't matter how much you're trying to escape or ignore it or trying to occupy yourself, the problem is still going to be there. And the chances are, the longer it takes for you to deal with that problem, the bigger that problem becomes or brings more problem attached to it. The second outcome is the problems make you turn yourself around, make you turn that key, make you change things in your life that you normally wouldn't change yourself. So if you think about it, a problem can be a good thing because it forces you to do things that you normally wouldn't do yourself or you normally wouldn't change in your life. It could be many things. Maybe force you to change your career, maybe force you to learn another career. Look at COVID, what did it to us? How many people thought that was the end because you couldn't work anymore? And that forces you to learn another career, or you blame COVID or you blame life, you blame everything and stay there trying to wait for some help from somebody else. But we all know normally when we're going through a problem, the people around us doesn't want anything to do with it. And if that's fair or not, it doesn't matter. You still gotta go through that problem. So become a victim of that problem. It's only gonna take more time for you to deal with it. So my suggestion to you is to embrace your problems. The sooner, the better, because the quicker you're gonna go through. And the quicker you're gonna learn about yourself, about how to deal with it. And you're gonna force you to change something. Because we all know the concept of insanity. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome, that's crazy. That's not gonna happen. So use the problems, use the situation that you are in now to force you to change. It's going to be painful. Yes, it is. It's gonna make you to do things that you thought you never will do or wanted to do. Yes. But normally only happens because you feel like you have no choice. But you could have chose to change before that problem. But it's not easy. I have been there so many times where I wish I knew what I know now. But for me to know what I know now, I have to go through that problem. But then it's my choice to do the same thing over and over again, because the chances are the same thing is going to happen. So guys, if you found that's useful, continue to listen. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to try to go a little bit deeper to see if I can share something that can help you, but also is what helped me. And sometimes it's good to share that information. So guys, it's easy for me to tell, okay, just change, but how? If you want to change, whatever it is that you're trying to change, there are 3 steps that I find very important. Number 1 is your environment. Until you change where you are, things is not going to change if you're expecting something different. Let's take example. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm going to talk about this because this is what I understand. This is what I've been doing for a long time in my life. Fitness. So if I want to change and I can't because I don't feel the willpower to eat well or to go to the gym or to do exercise, having people around myself that have the same problem is not going to happen. Because what's going to happen is you're going to complain or you're going to say, okay, I would like to change, but I can't. Those people is going to tell you what you wanted to hear. So that's not going to help. If you have friends or if you have people that you hang out with that don't see that fitness, health, lifestyle, or diet, whatever it is that you need to do to change, it's important, it's not going to help. So you have to change the people around you. We all have heard the expression, surround yourself with successful people or the people that you want to become. So you have to put yourself in that environment if you want to change. You want to change your career, you want to earn more money, you want to be successful financially. You have to be around people that have done that. You have to be around people that are successful for you to follow the routine, for them to encourage, because those people, I'm sure they have done things that they not wanted to do once at some point in their lives. So you have to put yourself there, because that not only inspires you, at least show you what needs to be done. And for you to change the environment, guys, there is no excuse. Maybe you can't change the area where you live. Maybe you live in a country that hasn't got much resource. But nowadays with the internet, guys, you can listen, you can get close to someone in few seconds because of the internet. We all have got phones, we all have got access to the internet. We all have access to books. Before it used to be library, but nowadays you can read a book in a week. You can get 20 years of experience of someone that you admire, or even if you don't admire, they know how to turn themselves around, or they know how to achieve the things that you're chasing in a book. And that would be very insane not to take advantage of that. If someone else spent like 20 years to discover something and I can learn that in a week, why would I do? Like, even if it takes more than a year, it takes me a year to apply all those things, I still have saved 19 years of my life. I didn't have to go through to learn those things. So it's down to you whether you want to change it or not. You know what I mean? A simple book that you read, a simple information that you get nowadays for free can get you closer, can change your environment, can change the people that you walk around with. So that's down to you. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is choosing wisely who you choose to listen to. In my opinion, you shouldn't listen to anyone that can't prove, that can't show you results of that thing that you're trying to achieve. Oh, I'm trying to change my job. I'm trying to be financially successful. Why would I listen to someone that's not? Or someone that didn't know how to earn that money? If that money got given to them and they don't know how to deal with it, it's not my case. If I'm starting from zero, I need to learn from someone that started from zero as well. Same thing goes to fitness, same thing goes to work, same thing goes to anything. I will only listen to someone that can show me, can prove to me, or has proof of things that they're trying to claim that they know. And the other things you have to know if that person can teach you. Because it's one thing knowing how to do it. The other thing is knowing or are willing to teach somebody else. So you need to choose someone that knows how to teach you. Because I know, especially in my field, so I can talk about that, a lot of people that are amazing on what they do. But that doesn't mean they are amazing or want to teach those things to somebody else. So that person is going to be useless to you. Maybe you can use as inspiration. But if you try to listen to what they say, if they can't share, if they don't know how to share, it's going to be wasting your time. So be careful. In my opinion, you should choose someone to be around you, or someone that is going to teach or coach you something, is someone that can have results on their lives, on that thing that I'm trying to achieve. That doesn't mean they are a bad person if they don't know how to. If it's working for them, great. If they don't want to change, what can you do? You know what I mean? If you're trying to change something or not in your life, you need to be around people that constantly change, constantly evolving. Because otherwise, you're just going to get back to your normal routine. And number 3, guys, is discipline. We don't want to do it, a lot of the things that we have to. And even worse, sometimes we know what we have to do and you don't do it. Why? Because it's convenient to just stay still, or to just do what I've been doing. Oh, my job is not great, but it's okay, pay my bill. But you want to be successful. How does that gonna change you anything? It's very easy for me to stay here and just blame, oh, it's my job, it's my career, I haven't had a chance, my life was tough. Yes, so be it. But instead of blaming something, instead of becoming a victim of that situation, ask yourself, what can I do to change? What are the things that I have to do to achieve the things that I want? Because it's much easier to just, life is unfair. No, life is unfair for many people. And even if they better for some other people, you don't know what that people are going through. But if they change in somehow, I'm pretty sure they went through situations that they didn't want to be in the first place. All those successful people there, doesn't matter on what area, they have done things that they're not willing to do, or they didn't want to do it, it's uncomfortable. But those are the successful people. Are the people that doesn't matter what they have to do to achieve their things, they do it. As long as something that's beneficial and it's not something causing any problems for someone, because I don't advise that. I don't advise you need to run over someone to be able to achieve your things. It doesn't matter. There is a space for everyone. Or find what it is that your niche or what you like. And we all uncomfortable. I once used to think I'm never going to be able to talk or teach someone. And teaching become my career. Teaching become the one thing that I like the most. But who would think that? And you get good at it. Maybe I'm not great at talking to people. I don't know if this is the right way to talk to you guys. I'm just doing the way I know. I'm just talking as I would if you are my friend. Because I have those kind of talk with many people around me, or at least people that wanted to listen. And today I'm testing it to put out there to see if that's going to help other people. If it does, great. If it doesn't, I'm going to continue doing my things. So guys, those 3 things, make sure, change your environment, choose wisely, make sure you're choosing someone that have been through the things that you want to follow them for or learn from them for. And number 3, guys, discipline. I know, I'm 100% sure your brain at some point when you're doing something that you don't want to do is going to tell you, okay, it's enough. I need to find a balance. I need to rest. Yes, but remember, for you to achieve something, you have to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation. Because you're always seeking comfort, you're going to be where you are right now. And if you're happy where you are, that's fine. Then you have achieved what you want. But if you still face a problem, trust me, you have to change something. And I hope this helped, guys. Feel free to share. Feel free to comment. If there is something that you don't agree, please let me know. I would love to hear. And that's how we learn. Let's spread the word. Let's embrace our problems. And let's move on. See you soon, guys. Take care.